Hi Virgo, thanks for joining me. This will be a general love reading for you guys from the 28th to the 4th of October. It is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Don't worry too much if you don't know what your Moon, Rising or Venus sign is. If you check the description box below the video, all that information's in there for you. Also, please remember these are general love readings, so they won't resonate with everyone out there. Just take what resonates with you or for you and leave the rest. And also, please remember that time's fluid, so this could have already happened. It could be happening now, it could be happening sometime in the future outside this 7-day timestamp. Okay, so let's have a look. Got 2 cards on the floor. Wow, okay. So a decision that you need to make. It's a decision that you need to make here. We've got the 5 of water. Things not turning out the way you'd hoped, not seeing the positive in a situation and crying over spilt milk. So something's happened, something's come in to put you in this despondent energy here, this 5 of water. Okay, so this disappointment's happened. And you're also in this 7 of water energy. So you go from the 5 to the 7. A complex decision. The need to do research and stop procrastinating. A decision that needs to be made. So I feel like this decision is to move away from a connection that's been disappointing. We've also got the 7 of fire, which is creation, it's passion. You're coming out, you're sitting in this 5 of water energetic state, but you know that you need to, there's a decision, you know which way you want to go, but for some reason you're procrastinating about it. And we've got the 7 of fire comes in. Defend your beliefs and decisions, stand your ground, choose your battles wisely. So stand your ground. I feel in order to close this off, so defending your beliefs and decisions, to leave a connection. It could be a committed connection, and this is why this 7 of fire has come out, because it says stand your ground, defend your beliefs and decisions, and all these people are shooting these arrows at you, kind of like trying to shoot you down. No, it's not a good idea. No, don't do it. And that's the energy that comes from that card. And you're almost saying, no, time is of the essence, I'm off. And that's exactly how I see it, because then we've got this Queen of Air, objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you and seeing humour in a situation. So you're almost like, oh wow, you know, don't worry about it. Please choose your battles wisely. It's almost like, don't get embroiled into tit for tat kind of energy, especially with this fire energy. Don't get pulled into low vibrational arguments. So stand your ground, speak your truth, say enough's enough, and that's it, I'm off. Don't get embroiled in kind of like tit for tat. Oh, well, you did this and you did this. It's not going to help the situation. You just need to believe in yourself. Go, that's it. Enough's enough. And this is why I've got this Queen of Air. She comes in. She's very independent. She knows what she needs to do. So it's almost like this Queen of Air. You have this. So 7 of fire is actually the culmination of this. So we've got this disappointment, procrastination, objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you, deciding to move away from a situation, but having a little bit of humour in there as well. Look, she's thinking about creating something new for herself. She's thinking, oh well, that failed. It doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. I'm moving on to better things. I'm moving on to something better. And then we've got this 7 of fire. Yep, let's do it. So when you come and speak to this person, you're going to get a lot of resistance from people on the outside, I feel. And this is why it says stand your ground, defend your beliefs and decisions, to move away. But don't get embroiled into low vibrational kind of like tit for tat conversations, or spats even. I see that as spats. Just say, that's it. I'm clearing it away. Enough's enough. I'm off. Okay, so let's have a look and see how that relates to your love life, Virgos. But you are on the move. A lot of disappointment there. A lot of sitting in stagnant energy with this 5 of water. Crying over spilt milk, getting mardy about a situation, knowing that it's not for your highest good. You need to move away energetically, emotionally and psychologically from it. It could be just be an energetic state, but I actually feel like this is the energy from this card is actually you moving, physically moving away from a situation, as well as psychologically and emotionally. Okay, so let's see how that relates to your love life. So what do we have? What do we have for Virgo? What do we have for Virgo? It could be with this defend your beliefs. With this 7 of fire, defend your beliefs and decisions. It could be moving away from a connection to something else. So we'll have a look and see what the cards have to say. But I definitely see you moving away. Whether or not it's towards someone else is another thing. So let's have a look. We've got meditation brings answers. So that's that you sitting in that state of almost I know what to do. It's procrastination. But you've sat in it for too long, to be perfectly honest. You've got a no there as well. It could be other people is saying to you, oh, don't, you know, it's not a done deal. Don't kick it in the head yet. You know, give it some time. It will get better. But you've given it time and it's not got any better. So I feel that that's the reason why you're moving away. We've got a year from now, so that's a extended period of time. Bear with me 2 seconds. Sorry, it's really cold in here today, and I've had to put my, I'm going to tell you guys, I've had to put my hooded top on, and I've just noticed that while I'm shuffling, the zip's clinking on the tripod, so I've just moved the zip up. Okay, what else do we need? What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? For Virgo. Virgo in love. What do we need to know? Virgo in love. Okay. The situation will improve, I feel. Well, it will do, because you'll be taking yourself out of that situation. You'll be closing it off. We've got to reconsider here. Okay. We've also got improving health, so that's improving that fire of water energy. So coming out of that disappointment and that 7 of water. Whoops. Stressed you out, no end. Okay, we've got unlikely, and we've also got a ask your angels, so that's within prayer. But I also see that card as seeking the advice, clear, concise advice from people here, people who give you good, solid, sound advice. Okay, so also what do we have? So we're going to have a look at your romance angels. So what do we have? Yeah, meditation brings answers, worth waiting for, divine timing is at work in your love life. Deciding what you want, but whatever comes your way, or however you're moving yourself energetically and emotionally, psychologically and emotionally away from the situation. But it may be that you come back around in unison in the end, or it could be that you move away and you connect with somebody in the future, but there is a waiting period. Obviously with this procrastination, I feel like you're sitting in there, you'll be sitting in there for some time. finances and career, financial issues are a factor in your love life right now, a place of lack. I feel it could be that was the catalyst of disappointment. We've got a no here, so that isn't the case. It's not to do with, this meditation brings answers. I feel that this is you understanding what the problem really is, the crux of the problem, the nuts and bolts of the problem is. And perhaps you thought it was careers and finance, and it's not. It's got nothing to do with that. And if you are feeling a lack in that area, you shouldn't. It's saying that that's not the problem. Careers and finance are not a problem. Even in the future, going towards someone, careers and finance won't be a problem. So we've got a year from now, we've got wedding. This situation involves marriage. So perhaps this person, this future person, not this one here, this 5 and 7 of water, perhaps you do envisage having a stable relationship with someone, but this at the moment is very unstable. So you're taking yourself out of the situation. It could be that when you come back around, and this is worth waiting for, there is stability there, there is literally marriage. But it could also indicate that a person that you're going towards, it could be that you are literally married to this person here. To this person here. And this is how you feel. You need to move away. Perhaps that's why we've got this very, very strong card here, the 7 of Fire. Defend your beliefs and decisions, stand your ground, choose your battles wisely. All these people are saying, no, 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 no. You don't need to break your marriage down, almost. For some, not for everybody. But it could literally mean that you are actually married to this person. We'll have a look at the rest of the cards. It could be somebody that you connect with in the future, because it does actually say a year from now. So it's unclear at this point whether it's a neat reconnection with this past energy in a whole different way, or if it's somebody that you're going towards. So we'll have a look. What else do we have? What else do we have? Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers and affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. And unlikely. I feel that it's tied in with that 7 of water and that 5 of water. It was unlikely to happen. It was unlikely. This person's disappointed you. Could be somebody completely different from this disappointment here. I'll have a further look because it's still not clear. Okay, situation will improve. So perhaps you are actually energetically or physically moving away from a situation. You come back into unison. We've got here codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So I feel this is quite cyclic between you. This is cyclic behaviour, psychologically and emotionally. This disappointment goes round in cycles. Everything's fine 1 minute, goes round and round. Disappointment. Fine, disappointment. Fine, disappointment. And it's like a repetition. And you get disappointed along the way. Disappointment, disappointment, disappointment. So you're actually energetically moving away and physically moving away from that disappointment. It could be very well mean that you are actually married to each other. So take it as it resonates. This calling in your soulmate, and unlikely. Perhaps you thought that, crumbs, yeah, no, that will never happen again. And it is a reignition of this event here, but in a whole different way. It's a remodeling of it. We've got reconsider, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So even though you come away from each other energetically and emotionally and physically, they're saying to you, reconsider it. It is your soulmate. This is marriage involved here. So it is this person here. You're in a higher level of commitment with. Make the effort. So come back around, reconsider that relationship. you can get it back on track. But there needs to be a separation. I feel there needs to be a cycle. A cycle needs to end in order for you to come back to it, to come back into unison. Relationships happen that way sometimes. You have a separation, you kind of like find out, oh, they are my soulmate, yeah, we get on, blah blah blah, because you're not so much in the same space. It's very difficult, relationships nowadays, I think, due to the pandemic that we're experiencing. A lot of people have been have had to stay in prolonged periods with their other halves, and either it's a make or break situation really, because we normally within normal parameters of daily life, you wouldn't be spending every waking moment with the same person. But for some of us, we're having to do that, and that brings challenges in itself. You either find out more about the other person, or you grow apart. So you either it makes you more solid as a couple, or you find out things that yeah, because you can't distance yourself from the situation, especially due to all the restrictions that are going on now worldwide. Okay, we've got improving health, we've got new love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So I always felt like it's this person here, and it feels like a new old person, I would say. Ask your angels. Children, your love life is being affected by children. So it could be that you have a family life with each other. You have a family. It's worth waiting for to come back around, I feel. The resurgence of this. So ask your angels. It's almost like asking prayer or your spirit guides. Is everything going to be okay? Are the children going to be safe? Am I going to be abundant? What is going to happen for the future? Can you guide me? And they're saying that, yeah, it's fine. You can do that. You can, ask your angels in prayer, or if you're spiritual, ask your spirit guides. So it's asking them for help and reassurance. We also have this, which is religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Ask your angels. So it's saying to you, actively seek that out. If you get answers during prayer, or even your spirit guides, ask them for guidance. And also, I always see this card as ask your angels. It's guidance from physical people. So they are people who have good, solid, grounded, clear, concise advice. Something that's tangible, something that you can rely on. So they're angels here on earth as well. So it's almost asking them, what do I do? What do I do in this situation? Do I've moved away, but do I reconnect? Do I reconnect? But because there's been so disappointment, you're having to elevate your positive vibrational level, I would say, with loving yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So not going back to this person and saying, oh no, I couldn't do it, everything's bad, I moved away and it's not going the way I wanted it to, but actually looking like you're an independent person that's strong, that's got, everything going on, carving a life for yourself. So when you come back to this person, you elevating your positive vibrational state, they will look at you and go, wow, okay. And you can get this back on track if that's who this reading is for. It's not, like I said, these are generals, so I'm just picking up on one or a collection of energies out there, and the strongest one that comes through, this is their story almost. Ask your angels, heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Perhaps you consider this person an angel in your life, and just something's happened to kind of like put you in this separation mode, I would say. You disappointment, you energetically, emotionally detaching yourself from the situation, and ultimately physically moving away from the situation. we've got here, look, reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So this is a reconciliation, I feel, with this person that you're married to. And they are your soulmate. And look here, we've got stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. What was I saying about raising your positive vibrations? God, I couldn't even speak then. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So you'll be able to do that. But there is a period of separation here. But I feel that's for the highest good though. Because if we've got worth waiting for, look. And we've got trust. This situation is calling you to have faith. Echoed really nicely by that spiritual card there. You know, that religious factors card. There is some difference between you, I feel. It could be you're spiritual, they're not. They're spiritual, you're not. Like I said, geographical location. So you are moving yourself away from the situation. Geographical location, it could be anything that's significantly different between you. It could be age. It is safe for you to love, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So you will be coming back to each other in a brand new way. It's just beautiful. But you need to almost like defend that decision to move away, to make things better, because it will be better. Ultimately, it will be a whole lot better. The situation, how you deal with each other, the relationship, your relationship with your children even. The children will benefit from you both separating and then coming back together. We've got honeymoon here. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So you'll be able to sit in the same space and show each other how you feel. Absolutely gorgeous. And romantic feelings, look at that. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So once you come away from the situation, you kind of like, it's an epiphany moment. This is my soulmate, I love them kind of energy, and you come into that realization. But it took you actually separating and spending some time apart in order to come back together. It's beautiful reading, it really is. Okay, so I'm just going to sign it off with some Moonology cards, Virgo. So let's have a look. What have we got for Virgo? Prosperity lies ahead. We've got a personal issue reaches resolution. Oh, crumbs. A new start is coming. Yep, new start between both of you, I feel. We also have a work through your fears. We also have you're very close to achieving your goal, and I feel that that's a fear of separation as well. It takes a big person to kind of like say, look, let's just have a break and see how things go. I want to work on this with you, especially if you've got children involved. Let's start from scratch almost. And to get this back on track, balance spirituality and practicality. And what else do we have for Virgo? Virgo in love. Virgo in love. What do we have for Virgo? Okay. We have emotions are running high. Yeah, because you're having to defend your decision to move away. The answers you need are coming. Okay, if that did resonate with you, Virgo, please like, share, subscribe. Please click the thumbs up button for me. And love you loads. Take care.